Is coming in from Maharashtra, ladies and gentlemen, where 17 detonators and 16 gelatin sticks have been seized from a boat in Thane. The raid was carried out by the Thane Collector. Detonators and gelatin sticks were handed over to the Kalwa police station and the bomb detection and disposal squad for further investigation. That's the piece of breaking news that's coming in, where 17 detonators and 16 gelatin sticks have been seized from a boat in Thane. The raid was carried out by the Thane Collector, and the detonator and gelatin sticks have been handed over to the Kalwa police as well as to the bomb detection and disposal teams for further investigation. That's the news coming in from Thane. I'm joined by my colleague Yasha Kotak on the broadcast. Yasha, give us the details.
This was on the basis of an input that the Thane Collector had received. This was inside the Ulhas River, wherein inside a boat, that is Thane Collector had gotten information that there are certain suspicious objects that were there, following which the boxes which had these detonators and gelatin stick were taken out. They were brought to the Mumbra Retibunder, wherein it was seized, and wherein now it's been found that there were 17 detonators and 16 gelatin sticks inside these very boxes. And now these boxes are still being searched, but preliminary information in fact states that Kalwa Police and Bomb Disposal Squad have also been called in. This is because, considering that there are detonators and gelatin sticks that were found inside these boxes, there will be further investigation that will be on. There are searches that are still being conducted. There are police teams, there's a collector team which is also on the spot, and this is at this was inside the Ulhas River, which is close to Mumbra and Kalwa, and now it is at the Mumbra spot. When on one of the shores is where these boxes have been removed, and further investigation is on. They are also trying to search and understand who these detonators and gelatin sticks belong to. But it's only after further investigation is when we'll actually be able to understand what this entire instance is. Now let us in fact give a bit of context about detonators and gelatin sticks. Thane Police has earlier as well seized detonators and gelatin sticks in Mumbra and Kalwa area. This is because there are several mining activities that are in fact conducted in and around Kalwa and Mumbra. These are the outskirts of Mumbai where such mining activities take place. Earlier as well, say approximately a year or two back, was when Thane Crime Branch had seized certain detonators and gelatin sticks, following which further investigation was on. However, they had not reached any conclusion, but at that time there were conclusions that were drawn that this could also be because of the mining activities that are conducted in the area. Right now, when it comes to preliminary information, there were boxes which were found inside a boat at Ulhas River. But further investigation on that is when they'll be able to actually infer as to what these detonators and gelatin sticks were being used for.
Right,
yes.
And Yasha, at the same time, any leads of any suspects? Could we expect any arrests in the near future? And could we also see the intervention of some central agencies when it comes to the investigation?
Absolutely. So what happens in this case now is that once the further investigation is on, the person who was in charge of the boat would also be questioned by Thane Police. Depending on what the case is where there could be possibly an FIR against people carrying it, or whether these detonators and gelatin sticks were actually bought in with permission or without permission. So in that case, what happens is once the FIR is done, is where you actually understand what are the charges that are being levied. Possibly this could be that permission was not really sought. In that case, there could be arrests that could be made of the person whom this consignment was being delivered to, and also the person who was sending these detonators and gelatin sticks. Following which, on the basis of what the cause of what the investigation is where we can see agencies such as Maharashtra ATS, or for that matter even NIA intervening, but that will be obviously at a later stage. As of now, the focus for the agencies, be it the police, the Thane Police and Kalwa Police Station, where these detonators and gelatin sticks are being handed over to, the main focus of the investigation would be to understand what is the source and whom this was being delivered to. Like I've mentioned before, that there were earlier as well wherein there were godowns which were found which had such detonators and gelatin sticks in huge quantity. Now, to understand where this quantity is coming from which state it was being sent, this is something that cops would further go ahead and investigate.
Right, so that is a matter of investigation.